The voting one, vote Torrent. That's I mean, I think even just say Ireland, they had elections not so long ago, and every single person were complaining about the existing parties. There wasn't much of a difference. They just kind of moved around, but the same people in power got in, and there was no way that that was. I haven't heard of anyone that's actually happy with any of the political parties that got into power again. So and I mean, we saw it in the States, obviously, that's known internationally. Same in the UK when there was the Brexit. I'm not saying that the EU is actually a good thing. A lot of people think it is, but I could even see some corruption. There was people recording and just seeing people changing votes and everything. So it's badly needed. So you might just explain it to us what exactly it is.
Yeah, there are several problems in our current election system. One of them is that very often we're limited to two or three powerful parties, um, and in the U.S. it's always two. In the EU, it's more of a fluctuating kind of a thing, but eventually you end up with just a few powerful players, and I don't want to say they're all corrupt, but I will say that corruption enters into, invariably corruption enters in, because when you have such power, when you have such concentration of power, it's very hard to keep the corrupt forces out of that. So that's kind of one issue. How do we sort of break down this two-party system, or you could call it a cartel of parties? How do we break that down so that anybody can run for office, and if they can manage to muster enough support, they can rise up and win an election? And I'll just say that runoff elections are the answer to that. Uh, Basically, if you don't have runoff elections, you understand the difference between a majority vote and a plurality vote. What that means is we run a single election, and whoever gets the most votes wins, even if that's 12%. If you have 10 candidates running, you can win with just a plurality, not a majority.